Hey everyone! Did you know that 70% of relationships don't make it past the first year? That's right. Most couples don't even hit the 12-month mark before calling it quits. But why? Well, it turns out that many people don't understand the natural stages every relationship goes through. And they think that when things get tough, it means something's wrong. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Let's talk about relationships, the good, the bad, and the what the heck just happened stages. Relationships aren't just about those butterflies in the beginning or the cozy Netflix marathons on Sunday afternoons. They're a journey, and like any journey, they come with their own set of challenges. But what if I told you that there are 5 essential stages that every relationship goes through? Yep, 5. And understanding these stages could be the key to not only surviving, but thriving in your relationship. Today we're diving into these 5 stages so that the next time you hit a rough patch, you won't panic and start Googling relationship exit strategies. Instead, you'll know exactly what's happening, why it's happening, and what to do about it. Here's the problem. A lot of people think that relationships are supposed to be easy. Like, if you found the one, everything will magically fall into place and you'll just float off into the sunset together. No drama, no arguments, no awkward silences. Hate to break it to you, but that's not how it works. Relationships are complex and they evolve over time. The challenge is that many of us don't realize this evolution is completely normal. So when things shift, people often think something's gone wrong. They start questioning whether they're with the right person, or worse, they bail before the relationship even has a chance to mature. But what if I told you that understanding these 5 stages could change the way you approach your relationship, helping you build a stronger, more resilient connection? All right, let's jump into the 5 essential stages of a relationship. Stage 1, the honeymoon stage. The honeymoon phase. You know this one. It's the everything is amazing stage. You're infatuated with each other. You want to spend every waking moment together. And even their quirks seem adorable. They chew loudly? Oh, how cute. They leave socks all over the floor? Charming, really. But here's the thing. This stage is all about newness, excitement, and hormones. And while it's a blast, it's not sustainable. Eventually, those rose-colored glasses will come off, and you'll start seeing your partner more realistically. But don't worry, that's not a bad thing. It just means you're transitioning into the next stage. Stage 2, the reality check stage. Now, this is where things get real. Suddenly, those adorable quirks aren't so adorable anymore. The socks on the floor? Not so charming now, huh? This stage is all about seeing each other's flaws and imperfections. It's where you realize that your partner isn't perfect, and neither are you, and that's okay. This is where many relationships start to falter because people think the magic is gone. But here's the truth. This is a crucial stage for building a real relationship. The honeymoon was fun, but this is where you decide whether you're in it for the long haul. Stage 3, the power struggle stage. Welcome to the fun part, the power struggle. This is where you start to bump heads, and those differences in personalities or habits begin to cause friction. Maybe you want to spend more time together while your partner craves more space, or maybe one of you is a neat freak and the other is not. The power struggle stage is all about figuring out how to compromise and find balance. It can feel like a tug-of-war, but it's an essential part of learning how to navigate a relationship as 2 individuals with different needs and preferences. Here's where a lot of people get stuck. They think that if there's conflict, the relationship is doomed. But conflict isn't the problem. It's how you handle it. Learning how to communicate, set boundaries, and compromise is key to making it through this stage. If you can manage that, you're golden. Stage 4, the stability stage. Finally, some peace. The stability stage is where things start to level out. You've gotten through the power struggle, and now you're in a place where you've learned how to live with each other's differences. The relationship feels solid, and there's a sense of security. This doesn't mean things are perfect. There will still be disagreements, but you've learned how to handle them without feeling like the relationship is on the verge of collapse every time something goes wrong. At this point, you've built a strong foundation. You know each other's strengths, weaknesses, and quirks, and you've accepted them. This stage is about enjoying the comfort and security of being with someone who truly knows you. But don't get too comfortable, you're not done yet. Stage 5, the commitment stage. And here we are, the commitment stage. This is where you've fully committed to each other, not just emotionally, but often in practical ways too. Maybe you're moving in together, getting married, or making some other long-term commitment. The key here is that you've chosen to be with each other, flaws and all. You've been through the highs and lows, and now you're building something lasting together. But here's the kicker. The commitment stage isn't the end of the journey. It's not like you hit this stage and live happily ever after with zero problems. Relationships are ongoing, and they require effort, even in this stage. But the difference now is that you've got the tools and experience to navigate whatever comes your way. Let me tell you about a couple I know. Let's call them Jake and Emily. They were together for about 2 years and hit the power struggle stage hard. They were constantly arguing, and Jake started thinking, maybe this just isn't working. But instead of walking away, they decided to try therapy. In therapy, they learned how to communicate more effectively, how to compromise, and how to respect each other's differences. Fast forward to today, and they're in the commitment stage. They'll tell you it wasn't easy, but it was worth it. They both admit that if they hadn't learned to navigate the power struggle stage, they probably wouldn't have made it. That's the thing. These stages aren't easy, but when you work through them, the relationship gets stronger. So let's recap the 5 essential stages of a relationship. 1. The honeymoon stage, where everything feels perfect, but doesn't last forever. 2. The reality check stage, where you start to see each other's flaws. 3. The power struggle stage, where you learn how to navigate differences and conflicts. 4. The stability stage, where things feel solid and you're in a good rhythm. 5. The commitment stage, where you've fully chosen each other and are building a future together. These stages are a natural progression in every relationship, and the key is understanding that challenges are normal. The more you understand where you are in these stages, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever comes your way. Now, I want to hear from you. What stage do you think you're in right now? Drop a comment below and let me know if any of these stages resonated with you. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.